We don't need the meta, we make our own rules. Written mind of a king, card game to card game. Feel our reign, the kings of games. Supreme King TCG. We'll win this game, let's duel!
Alright then. Heads or tails? What's it gonna be? Round and round again. Where's it gonna stop? Nobody knows. Let's do this thing. All hail the Chaos Queen. I get to pick. I'll go second. You can go first. After you. That's a really good hand. Pretty dang good, if I do say so myself. Which I do. Let's see what our opponent's going to get up to. They're playing a Regenesis deck. So we're going to Ash Blossom that to make sure he can't start off his plays very easily. Knowing this type of duelist, they probably have one or two more cards they could use at the current moment. Yep. Witch of the White Forest. Interesting. You're playing... Alright, Regenesis Archfiend. And this allows you to add a Regenesis card to your hand. Regenesis Sage. You can send one spell. Yubel's the White Witch. Alright, you send it. That is a good card. Very interesting effects and whatnot. But since I don't have any monsters, you can't really take advantage of any of its offensive effects now, can you? Alright, Diabellstar Vengeance. If you actually understood what vengeance is, you would not want to do that against me. You know why? Because if anyone knows what true vengeance is, that is most definitely not you. I summon Fallen of Albaz. Vengeance will be mine. Now, I don't think so. Super Polly. That is not gonna work. Oh, wait, what? Alright then. I'll use this one and this one. Storming Venom Fusion Dragon! You really did not want to do that, because now you've got your whole field destroyed. Because none of those were normal summoned. Ha ha! I set evenly matched. which you won't be evenly matched with me soon if you play too aggressively. You really, really need to chill, or you're gonna be the one on ice. Are you ready? Because I don't think you're ready for this. Cute. You showed me your little sage, so what? You're adding your Genesis card to hand. Nice. Oh, I haven't seen that 1,000 times. Regenesis Dragon. Can you get any more boring? Come on. Ooh, you banished my card. But you're wasting resources, which means you only have 2,500 damage that you can do. Wait a second. You can summon one more, which means you have 5,000 damage. But since you have 4,000 life points, it'll only take like one strike from me, and you'll be doomed. Alright then. Nice combo there. Ooh, sorry. Nice combo there. But can you keep up the pressure? Or will you fall flat? Let's see. Ah. It seems I did happen to break a bit. Well then. This is not good. I'll set and pass. And just hope that you don't switch that to attack mode, because if you switch that to attack mode, I'm kind of afraid. Alright. This is kind of a bad opening, but everybody loves an underdog, so let's just hope that we can make it up in the next duel. Regenesis Warrior. Yep. You most definitely have enough damage. Did you really need to do that? You did not need to do that. Can you just attack? Oh my god. I really hate it when these people pointlessly extend their turns when you have nothing in your freaking hand. Yeah. Like, oh god. Couldn't you have done that in the first place? Instead of extending your combo pointlessly? Jesus. Alright. Next battle. Let's do this. Alright. Hopefully, in this one, I actually don't have to spend as much resources just to get a bit of pressure on my opponent. Come on. If we could get a decent opening hand, we're golden. Alright. Nice! That's pretty good! Alright. Let's just hope that we can block off whatever their opening play will be. Alright. You're playing Gimmick Puppets. Interesting. Alright. You got a dark type in the graveyard. I can tell you right now that's probably not gonna. Let me see. Can I do that? Yes. I will chain infinite permanence, imperming it, negating its effects. Then I will also chain this to get rid of your card to the banish zone. Now, Beast of Chaos, come forth, bestial Druid Worm! Two level 4 gimmick puppets. Does that mean you're going to try and overlay them? Do you even have something you'd overlay them for? You can't increase your level if your effects are negated, right? Meaning, you have no way to summon a level 8, but you do have a way to summon a level 4. Rank 4, that is now. Gimmick Puppet Gigantus Doll. Ooh. Alright then. That may have been a bad move on your end, though. Because you have no other significant plays that I need to worry about. Alright, that's level 8 now, so what? Let's see, do you have anything that... No, you do not. Alright then. Seems I didn't need to be worried in the first place. I draw! Perfect. I activate Nightmare Pain, the whip of the goddess of protection and love will defend me. I destroy Bestial Luber. Oh, scaredy cat, are you? Afraid that a prince is gonna show you his thorns? We win. Alright, just 3 more to go. Let's do this. Just 3 more to go in this first round. Yeah! Kiriyama. Is that an X-Saber monster? Interesting choice, but I prefer a bit of chaos. Controlled, obviously. Interesting. Alright then. Let's see where this ends up. Using the Magician of Chaos. Grabbing Magician Souls. Are you playing a Dark Magician deck, perhaps? You're not going to have very much fun against me then. I could tell you that much. Because I don't have to worry as much. Special summoning. Magician Souls. Alright then. Alright. Are you gonna continue or... So that's all you did? That is all you did. Are you kidding me right now, bro? You gotta be freaking joking, right? Oh, whatever. Fallen of Albaz. I'll activate its ability. Ditching the ultimate nightmare to the graveyard. Fusion summon. Maxi. Not even close. You think I fear a little insect? How cute. Starving Venom! Fusion Dragon! Come forth. Playing Draco Tales. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Discard this card. Fusion summon a 1. Dragon Fusion Monster Spellcaster. Using cards in your hand. Ooh! Arthelion! And you're going to try and put this back. You're returning this to my extra deck. Does it have to be destroyed? Yes. Meaning, I can do this to make sure I at least have an option against you. Let's see. You gonna follow through? Come on. Alright then. I fusion summon. Merging terror in the ultimate nightmare. Come forth. The Phantom of the Queen. Phantom of Yubel. I activate Despia, Theater the Branded. Oh, did you think that I was even gonna use that? Well, I can if I so choose to, just by changing your effect, and I shall. You wasted that. Your effect veiler has now assisted me. Destroy Yubel. What? Huh? Oh, that is how. What? I'm confused. I'm pretty sure the timing was correct on that one. Because that was in the middle of trying to negate it. I changed its effect. And then that should have... I'm confused. Is that how that was supposed to play out? Or was that a glitch? I'm confused on that one. But nonetheless, we made this dude waste a decent amount of his resources. Let's just hope that he can't finish me off this turn. Because getting beat on a technicality would be a bit irritating, to be honest. Alright, let's see. Some of these Draco Tail builds are fairly annoying. They are pretty flexible when it comes to summoning dragon cards. You know what? I think I'm going to add some of them to my deck. Eventually, yeah. Seems like a bit of a boon that I could add. It's a decent build. Alright. Do you have enough damage to beat me, though, is the question. Not just yet. You're getting close. But you don't have 8,000 damage just yet. Unless they get 8,000 on board, I still have a slim chance at making a comeback. Alright. I am confused on how they timed that to where it did that, though. Because my timing should have changed its effect. Then, since the last thing should go off first, this should have been the last in the chain. Because I chained that to that, and then the effect should have, when it hit the graveyard. But that is confusing. I don't know how that happened. That is fairly confusing. Same amount of damage? Alright. Unless you get one more card out. Let's see. Special summon, yep. Here you go. You have the win. So, yeah. I already know you have the win. Oh, no. Rubbing salt into the wound. That is just cold. You can have it, dude. Dang. They really had to rub salt in the wound. Oh, jeez. Let's go again. That was mean, though, what they did by revealing the freaking effect failure like that. Oh, jeez. This is the exact type of person that I have to beat. When you're putting your freaking name on this game as you're doing too much, you're just asking for it at that point. Oh, God. You put your name as you doing too much, and then you're playing freaking tunes. That's the epitome of theatrics, dude. That is hella projection. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Why do I have a feeling this is gonna ditch your whole... Oh. Oh, no. Yeah, please don't do this. You are literally the epitome of hypocrisy if you try and do that. Alright. You asked for this. Playing those cards in your deck? Uh-uh. No. You are, in fact, the one that is doing too much. And I'll show you just why that ain't gonna work. Watch and learn. Even if you negate this, oh, you just had a maxi. Do you think that that's gonna matter? No. Now watch as your strategy burns to a crisp. Target one card, banish it face down. Cool, cool, cool. Well, I'm gonna activate this, and then I'm gonna, yeah, I'm gonna ditch a card in my hand to use this. I'm gonna go ahead and ditch the Samsara D Lotus, and that'll allow me to summon another copy of this, which will make that play that you just made pointless. Yeah. Alright. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna activate Branded Fusion. Come forth, Albion the Sanctifier Dragon. You asked for this, being a hypocrite. in the prince's presence? Oh, you asked for every bit of this that you're getting. Let's go. I summon the queen, Yubel, the loving defender forever. Come forth and shut down this fool's hypocrisy. Chaos Void! I'll activate Nightmare Throne. Selecting a card, I destroy the Yubel in the deck in order to summon the most terrible terror of all, Yubel Terror Incarnate. Now, time to show you just how terrible your life can be. Attack his Kashtira Fenrir! Chaos Void Counter! Go! Attack his tune. With that, I end my turn. With that, my Sanctifier will go to the graveyard. But I'll protect it instead using Branded Opening. Alright then. It's your main phase 1. And you know what that means. Sanctifier gets to come out and play. I change Sanctifier. Using Sanctifier, I'll summon to my field this. Into your field, I'll summon a measly Max C in defense mode. Come on, Bloom, Samsara, D Lotus. Into your field, Max C in defense mode. Turning the queen into a tune. You're gonna pay for that. Alright. Sorry, that ain't gonna work here. I change your effect and destroy the Terror Incarnate on my field, which will then summon the ultimate nightmare. Ooh, you chose not to use it then. Alright then. Fine. Just one more move left. And then I have the win. Are you serious right now? You thought that that would even work at all? Tisk, tisk, tisk. I set. I enter battle phase. First, let's get rid of that dragon of yours. Go! Chaos Void. Counter. Taking control of my cards again, are we? Alright. I can continue my attack. But instead, let's finish you off immediately! Your gear golem is going to be Toon Dust. That's game. And that's what you get for being a hypocrite. You were in fact the one doing too much. I did exactly the amount I needed. And I passed the practical. Nice. Just 2 more to go on this level. Let's do this. Alright. My head's starting to hurt a little bit, so after we rank up once, I'm going to call it a night. But I hope you guys are enjoying the video so far. I'm going to be making more Yu-Gi-Oh content, including IRL Yu-Gi-Oh content as well. So stay watching and keep your wits about you and keep yourself as mighty as a king, because this is just the start. Ooh, bro really thought he had me. You ain't even close, bruv. Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring. Ooh. Yeah, you can still summon that. Even though I blocked that. Nice, nice. You got a 6 and an 8 and 2 face downs. Interesting. Alright then. Let's see you play through this, though. Watch as I dismantle you entirely. Geist Grinder Golem. And the Queen herself. Let's do this. Here you go. Here's a golem for you. And I summon the Yubel onto my field. And let's see, will you try and respond? Yeah, you will. I fricking knew it. There ain't no responder to this, though. Let's go. Super Polly! You ain't responding to that now, are ya? Let's go. I fuse. Yubel. And your 2 unchains. Come forth, the Queen herself, the very eminence. Yubel, the loving defender forever. You can't destroy her now, can you? 1500 for burn. Chaos Void! Oh, that is rich. You thought that would work. Alright then. You really thought I wouldn't be crazy enough to attack into my own card. But you were wrong. Go! Attack that monster and put a dent into his life points. Main phase 2. I shuffle 2 of my cards into my respective decks in order to summon the Phantom of Her Eminence, Phantom of Yubel. And then I end my turn. Your move. Let's see you try and beat that. Alright then, let's see what you try. Oh, no, 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 no. That will just not work. I discard the Phantom of Yubel, which will then allow me to destroy a card of my choosing instead. And I choose the original Yubel. And once she goes to the graveyard, your terror is ensured. Come forth, Yubel, terror incarnate. You have no cards in hand, one card on field. How are you going to beat me now? Oh, what is this? You realize if you try and return that to my hand, you're just meeting an even worse fate. Sorry. Now you've met your ultimate doom. Your ultimate nightmare. Yubel, the ultimate nightmare! You wouldn't want to do it. I wouldn't do that if I were you. I wouldn't try and attack that if I were you. You might as well just end your battle phase. Yeah, that's right. Alright, nice. Now, here's what we're going to want to do. I summon Fallen Abalbaz. I'll use Fallen Abalbaz's ability in order to ditch the terror in my hand. In order to fuse Fallen Abalbaz with your Sky Striker Azus. Come forth, the mirror of your demise. Mirror Jade, Ice Blade Dragon. You're doomed. From the very start. You were doomed from the second you tried to beat me. Attack him, Mirror Jade! Now, I end my turn. Your move. There is no way you can beat the Prince of the Nightthorne Kingdom. All right, you surrendered. What a pathetic knave. This is getting too easy. One more, and then we'll maybe open some packs to close us out. Are you ready for this? Ooh. And we got the coin toss. Nice. I'm going to go second. Alright, then. Let's see if we can beat this dude. If not, we'll have one more duel or two to see how we can rank up. Ooh. We got a really good one in our opening hand. Especially if they overextend. Ah. Interesting. You got Diabellstar the Black Witch. Alright. What are you gonna do? Let's see. Do you even have a plan, bruv? Getting rid of that was not a wise decision. Oh, jeez. I will negate its abilities. Sorry, not sorry. And now if you try and get rid of it during this turn, you'll take damage equal to its attack points. So, I wouldn't do anything with that currently if I were you. But it's up to you what you want to do. You could just end your turn, or you can waste more resources to try and get use out of that. Alright then. You're playing Malice. Oh, that was a poor move. You should not have done that. Wasting it for something that pathetic? How? How dumb. Really? You got 2 cards with 1500 attack. What are you gonna do? A 3. Interesting. Alright. Setting a Malice spell or trap card. Setting a Malice trap card, actually. Ooh. And this allows you to spell summon 1 Malice card from your deck. P Dormouse. And you're spending the 900. You're getting pretty dang low for a deck that relies on cards to be banished. If you go any lower, you might just lose. Let's see how well you do when you're backed up against a wall. Target 3 cards, banish them. Up to 3 cards. That literally did nothing. You wasted that effect. Alright. Are you just gonna sit there, or am I gonna get a turn? You can't attack on your first turn, meaning you either can do something with the cards in your hand, or the cards on your field, which I'm pretty sure you can't at the current moment. Alright. May I have my turn, or are we just gonna sit here and stare at each other's fields, not do anything with our cards? Okay. Alright, that was pretty dang dumb. Oh my god. You're really trying to spend as much life points as possible, dude. I really wouldn't do that. Paying 300. And then you're gonna go with, let's see. I'm guessing you're gonna try and pay another 300 to get this back. You're really wasting life points. If you don't have a way to freaking replenish them or anything of the sort, you're kinda cooked. Alright. Sure, sure. You can gain life points equal to the thing using this, but apparently you weren't able to activate it just yet. Which means, let me see. Set. You weren't able to activate it yet since it doesn't state that you can. Heart Scepter. Scepter. Banish. Interesting. Interesting. You can target one banished Malice card, shuffle into the deck. If you do banish this card, negate the activation, it cannot be. And then if this card is banished, you could pay 900, special summon it, and then its attack is doubled. Really? Why the heck would you do that? That genuinely did barely anything. You started off at a good chain of pace, but you didn't do anything with that pace. You really freaking wasted my whole ass time for what amounted to damn near nothing. Alright. Let's get rid of... I know I'm not going to banish any of that stuff because that'd be dumb. Let's get rid of your Magnemont. Alright. Bestial Druid Worm. Alright then. And main phase. Let's go ahead and... I'll summon this. And then I'll also... Let's see. I'll also fusion summon. Come forth, the phantom of her eminence. I fuse the two spirits in my hand to create the phantom of Yubel. Now, time to show you just why doing what you did was a terrible idea. Now, I attack your monster. I may take a small chunk of damage, but you're going with me. At least one of your monsters are. Say goodbye to your code talker. Tributing it, and then banishing my card. You really wanted to waste that on that? Huh. That was some dumbass move right there. Alright. Gaining a bit of life points, are we? Alright then. But I don't think so on that one. Because you could say goodbye to that effect and hello to destroying one of my Yubel cards instead. I destroy the Yubel in my deck, and I'll summon the Terror Incarnate in my very hand. You really want to make this as hard on me as possible. Alright then. I continue my attack. Really, bruv? Really? 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 So we were just sitting here for like how long has it been? And you decided to play like a freaking masochist for like 30 minutes and then oh god. You know what? You could have this one. You must really be starving for gems. Here you go. There. You could have your silly gems. You must have really been freaking starving for them. Jeez. Alright, let's get this final win in. And hopefully we don't get another freaking Joker that's trying to play like they have, like, a debt of gems that they owe somebody. Because, oh, jeez. It's going to be annoying. Alright then. Let's finish this off, and hopefully this is the one we'll be able to do that in. Alright. Come on. Overlay network. This is an XZ's duelist. You're playing sharks, are ya? Well, you're gonna get sharked because infinite impermanence. You've just been shut down. Get wrecked, Sharky. Are you gonna cry about it? Or am I gonna get the chance to finish this duel? 3 and 4. And you end your turn. Alright then. I draw. Now, Let's see. I'll activate the effect of Shrouded Dragon. I'll ditch the branded in what? Branded in, yeah, I think it's branded in white. Branded in white from my deck in order to draw a card by putting it at the bottom. But your Max C will be negated because I'm going to do Ash Blossom on it. You've just been Ash Blossomed. And I draw a card. Nice! I got the card I needed. Samsara D. Lotus. Now, I tribute Lotus to summon forth the spirit of Yubel. Come forth, the eminence, the queen herself, activating her ability, allowing me to add Nightmare Pain to my hand. And to add insult to injury, I'll only be fusing 2 of our cards. Spirit of Yubel. Now, I'll fuse your Armored Shark with my Spirit of Yubel, creating her very eminence. Come forth, Yubel, the loving defender forever. I burn you for 1,000 Chaos Void. I activate Nightmare Pain. Wait. Before doing that, let's see if I have the correct amount of materials. Yes, I do. Now, I fusion summon the Phantom of the very Queen that's on the field. Shuffling 2 spirits to create the Chaos Queen's illusion. The Phantom of Yubel. I enter battle. Phantom of Yubel will attack your monster. And then the queen herself will attack. Now, fall into the void. Chaos Void counter. I end my turn. Your move. No cards in hand. Only 1 on your field. Do you even have a way to continue? Alright then. My move. I will enter my battle phase. Attack. Phantom of Yubel, attack that face down. Now, time to finish this. Chaos Void counter. And you're through. This ranks us up.
If you want to watch one of the recommended videos, go right ahead. If you want to subscribe, click the one in the middle. May the story continue. See you guys in the next video.